Welcome back, everybody. Today, I'm going to teach you how to fetch or send data in Zapier with an API key. This is incredibly useful when you need to connect different apps and services that don't have direct integrations, allowing you to automate workflows by pushing data from one platform to another using API keys for authentication. To get started, open your web browser and navigate to Zapier.com. Once you're on the homepage, go ahead and log in using your credentials. After signing in, you'll land on your Zapier dashboard where all your automation magic happens. Now click the Zap button to begin creating a new automation. This opens up the Zap editor where you'll build your workflow step by step. First, we need to set up how data comes into the Zap. So click the trigger button in the search field that appears, type and select Webhooks by Zapier as your trigger app. Webhooks are powerful because they let you receive data from external sources in real time. Next, you'll need to choose the trigger event, select Catch Hook from the list. This option allows your Zap to receive data via webhook, essentially simulating how incoming data would be fetched from an external source. Once you've selected this, Zapier will generate a custom webhook URL for you. Make sure to copy this URL as you'll need it later to send test data and verify that everything is working properly. Now it's time to set up what happens with that data. Click the Action button, then search for and select Webhooks by Zapier as the action app. This might seem repetitive, but this time we're using it to send data out rather than receive it. For the action event, select Post from the drop-down menu. The Post method is what allows you to send data to an external API endpoint. After selecting this, click Continue to move forward with the configuration. At this point, you'll need to configure where and how the data gets sent in the URL field. Paste your target API endpoint URL. This is the destination where your data will be delivered, and it should look something like https://api.example.com/endpoint. In the data section, click the plus sign to add key value pairs. You can either select data from previous steps in your Zap or manually type in key value pairs like key::value. This data represents what you're sending to the API. Now here's the crucial part for authentication. In the headers section, click Show All Headers to expand the options. Then add a new header by typing authorization in the key field and mirror your _API_hair in the value field. Make sure to replace this placeholder with your actual API key, as this is what authenticates your request. Next, set the payload type to JSON if your API expects data in JSON format, which is the most common standard for modern APIs. Once everything is configured, click Continue. Before going live, click Test Action to send sample data and verify that everything works correctly. You should check your API dashboard or logs to confirm that the data was received successfully. Give it a moment to process and confirm the test passes. If the test is successful and you see the data arrive as expected, you're ready to activate your automation. Click Publish to turn on the Zap, and it will now run automatically whenever triggered. And that's it. You've successfully set up Zapier to fetch and send data using an API key. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.